Hi, welcome to Film Finds. Today, we're trekking through the dense underbrush of cinema to uncover movies that echo the raw survival spirit of Jungle, 2017, a film that took us on a harrowing journey into the heart of the Amazon alongside Daniel Radcliffe. If you're hooked on stories of survival, adventure, and the unyielding human spirit against the backdrop of nature's untamed beauty and brutality, you're in the right place. From the depths of the Amazon rainforest to the snowy peaks of Everest, we've scoured the cinematic landscape to bring you tales of endurance, courage, and resilience that remind us of what it truly means to be alive. This is our picks for movies that will take you on a journey where only the strongest will survive. Number 1 on our list takes us to a narrow canyon in Utah, where 127 Hours, released in 2010, tells the harrowing true story of Aron Ralston, a mountaineer who becomes trapped by a boulder. Played with relentless determination by James Franco, Ralston's journey is one of unimaginable perseverance and the will to survive. This film, directed by Danny Boyle, combines stunning landscapes with a gripping narrative, showcasing Ralston's struggle to maintain hope and sanity in the face of certain death. It's a visceral exploration of human resilience, with scenes that are as breathtaking as they are claustrophobic. Why does 127 Hours resonate with the themes of Jungle? Both films plunge their protagonists into life-or-death situations in the wilderness, stripping them down to their most primal state of survival against the elements. While Jungle unfolds in the dense, unforgiving Amazon rainforest, 127 Hours presents a different yet equally brutal challenge, a lone man's fight against the immovable force of nature, armed with nothing but his wits and willpower. Each story is a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure, adapt, and overcome the harshest conditions, making 127 Hours a compelling companion to Jungle's tale of survival.
Saboteurs, arm yourselves.
No, hold your fire. Everyone out of the boat.
Please, Trevor.
Stepping into number 2, we venture into the heart of the unknown with The Lost City of Z, released in 2016. This compelling narrative follows the true story of British explorer Percy Fawcett, portrayed with unwavering conviction by Charlie Hunnam. Fawcett's repeated journeys into the Amazon at the dawn of the 20th century in search of a fabled civilization challenge both his physical limits and societal expectations. Directed by James Gray, the film weaves a rich tapestry of obsession, familial sacrifice, and the clash between European imperialism and the untouched Amazonian wilderness. The link between The Lost City of Z and Jungle lies in their shared backdrop of the Amazon rainforest, a setting that's as alluring as it is perilous. Both films delve into the theme of human endurance against the relentless, often lethal challenges of nature. Where Jungle focuses on the survival of one man lost in the wilderness, The Lost City of Z expands this narrative to the obsession of a man determined to uncover the Earth's last unexplored territories, highlighting the dangers that lurk within the beauty of the Amazon. Each story is a vivid reminder of the jungle's ability to both enchant and ensnare those who dare to uncover its secrets. At number 3, Sanctum immerses us in the thrilling yet terrifying world of cave diving, released in 2011. The film takes us deep beneath the Earth's surface, where a team of divers, led by a father and his estranged son, face a life-or-death ordeal. Trapped in an expansive underwater cave system with dwindling supplies and no way out, their journey becomes a test of bravery, resilience, and the human spirit. Directed by Alistair Grierson and produced by James Cameron, Sanctum combines breathtaking visuals of the subterranean world with intense, heart-pounding suspense drama. What binds Sanctum to Jungle is not the setting but the essence of survival in an unforgiving environment. While Jungle presents the vast, open dangers of the Amazon rainforest, Sanctum propels us into the bowels of the earth, where the threat comes not from above but from below. Both films explore the extremes of human endurance and the pivotal choices that must be made when faced with the raw force of nature. It's a stark reminder that sometimes, the greatest adventure can turn into the most desperate fight for survival, making Sanctum a profound counterpart to the wild ordeal of Jungle.
I'm not gonna let you out of your handcuffs tonight, okay? Because I still have the key.
At number 4, Rescue Dawn steers us back into the thick of the jungle, but with a twist, the real-life story of a downed American pilot in the Vietnam War, played with gritty realism by Christian Bale. Directed by Werner Herzog, the film is an odyssey of survival, camaraderie, and escape from a POW camp. Its stark portrayal of resilience in the face of despair and the indomitable human spirit underpins every frame, making it a compelling narrative of survival against all odds. Why does Rescue Dawn resonate alongside Jungle? Both films showcase the raw power of the human will to survive in the jungle's heart. However, Rescue Dawn adds layers of complexity with its focus on escape, loyalty among prisoners, and the psychological toll of captivity. Like Jungle, it reveals the jungle as both a literal and metaphorical battleground, where survival hinges on more than just braving the elements. It's about battling the inner demons that such extreme conditions unearth. It's this exploration of the human condition that links Rescue Dawn closely with the themes of Jungle, making it an essential piece of our survival saga. For our fifth expedition, the Revenant transports us to the icy landscapes of the 1820s frontier. This cinematic masterpiece, directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu and featuring a tour-de-force performance by Leonardo DiCaprio, is inspired by the true story of Hugh Glass. After being mauled by a bear and left for dead by his team, Glass embarks on a relentless pursuit of survival and vengeance through the brutal winter wilderness. What aligns The Revenant with Jungle? Both narratives are grounded in the raw struggle for survival in the wilderness, pitting man against nature and his fellow man. While The Revenant unfolds in the frigid North American wilderness, contrasting Jungle's tropical setting, it shares the thematic core of endurance, the primal will to live, and the lengths to which one must go to survive. This brutal journey through nature's harshest elements and the human soul's depths makes The Revenant a compelling companion to Jungle, illuminating the resilience and tenacity that define our survival instincts. Taking the sixth spot, Backcountry leads us into the serene yet treacherous landscapes of the Canadian backwoods. This intense thriller is based on a true story and follows a young couple as they embark on a remote camping trip, only to find themselves lost and hunted by a predatory black bear. Directed by Adam McDonald, Backcountry masterfully builds tension and fear, highlighting the fragility of human life in the face of nature's unpredictability and raw power. While the settings differ, with Backcountry's dense forests and Jungle's sprawling rainforest, both films explore the harrowing reality of being stranded in the wilderness, relying solely on wit and will to survive. The presence of a relentless predator in Backcountry parallels the myriad dangers faced in Jungle, amplifying the primal fear of being hunted. It's this intense survival narrative, coupled with the character's transformation in the face of death, that bridges these stories, offering a chilling reminder of nature's indomitable force and the human spirit's resilience. Our seventh odyssey, Tracks, takes us on a transformative journey across the Australian desert. Based on the true story of Robin Davidson, this film captures her solo trek of 1,700 miles with 4 camels and her loyal dog. Nia Wasikowska brings Davidson's character to life, portraying the profound challenges and introspective moments of seeking solitude, self-discovery, and connection with nature. Tracks and Jungle share the essence of solitude in the vastness of nature and the pursuit of self-discovery in the face of adversity. Though Tracks unfolds in the arid expanses of the desert, far from the dense greenery of the Amazon, it parallels Jungle in its exploration of the human spirit's resilience. Both films celebrate the journey inward and outward, challenging the limits of physical endurance and the strength of the human soul. Tracks serves as a compelling narrative that complements Jungle's survival story, offering a poignant look at the beauty and peril of venturing into the unknown alone. Climbing to number 8, Everest sweeps us into the heart-stopping true story of the 1996 disaster on the world's highest peak. This harrowing film not only showcases the awe-inspiring and deadly beauty of Everest but also delves deep into the personal stories of the climbers, played by an ensemble cast, who face unimaginable challenges in their quest to reach the summit. Directed by Baltasar Kormaker, Everest is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the profound respect nature demands. How does Everest connect with jungle? Though set on the icy slopes of Everest, far from the tropical confines of the Amazon, both films share a core theme: the relentless pursuit of human survival against nature's most extreme conditions. Everest and Jungle reflect on the raw power and unpredictability of the natural world, and the incredible endurance of those who dare to venture into its domain. Each story offers a unique perspective on the limits of human strength and the indomitable will to live, making Everest a thrilling complement to the survival narrative explored in Jungle. Navigating to number 9, Adrift immerses us in the true story of two sailors who set out on a journey across the Pacific Ocean, only to collide with one of the most catastrophic hurricanes in recorded history. Starring Shailene Woodley and Sam Claflin, this film captures their incredible fight for survival against the merciless sea. Directed by Baltasar Kormaker, Adrift is a poignant tale of love, resilience, and the sheer force of human will, set against the backdrop of a vast, unforgiving ocean. What binds Adrift to Jungle? At their core, both films are profound survival stories, though their settings could not be more different, one in the open ocean, the other deep within the Amazon jungle. They explore the themes of human endurance, the battle against nature's might, and the resilience required to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Adrift complements Jungle by portraying the ocean's vastness as both a beautiful and deadly force, mirroring the jungle's dual nature as a source of life and a place of immense danger. Together, they remind us of the awe-inspiring power of nature and the human spirit's capacity to prevail.
The other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alberto.
Dad.
I'm not dead.
For our final tale of endurance, number 10 brings us to Alive, the stark and true story of a Uruguayan rugby team whose plane crashes in the Andes Mountains in 1972. Directed by Frank Marshall, this film does not shy away from the profound challenges faced by the survivors, including the controversial decisions they are forced to make in their desperate fight to stay alive. Alive is a gripping account of camaraderie, hope, and the unyielding desire to return home against all odds. How does Alive resonate with Jungle? Both narratives are bound by the raw determination to survive against seemingly insurmountable natural obstacles. While Alive takes place in the icy vastness of the Andes, far from the tropical heat of the Amazon, it shares with Jungle a profound look into the human psyche when pushed to its limits. The themes of survival, the value of human life, and the incredible stories of resilience link Alive intimately with Jungle, offering another powerful exploration of what it means to survive in the most extreme conditions on Earth. And there you have it, that wraps up our picks for the top 10 movies similar to Jungle. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Do you agree with our list, or do you have a favorite we missed? Let us know in the comments below, we love hearing from you. Thanks for watching Film Finds, and until next time.